What is up, everybody? It is Prem here, and welcome back to day 16 of Growth Every Day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like always, we got the workout up on the screen, same jump rope, same internal tibial rotation drills. Today we did a leg accessory day. I did Bulgarian split squats and Nordic hamstring curls. Because tomorrow's my off day, so I was training the legs again because I'm a sprinter. Obviously, I feel like that is very specific to my type of sport. Is training legs a lot more than I train upper body. But it's good to have a balance, of course. So we train both, but definitely the priority is on the legs. Today, I want to talk about training with intensity. The thought that I have a lot of times is because I see a lot of people in the gym and they don't train with intensity. They come in the gym, they hit some bicep curls, they hit some tricep extensions, some lateral raises. Maybe they'll squat, maybe they'll deadlift, but most people tend to skip legs because they're hard and they're intense. Because you kind of have to be intense when you do any sort of leg movement, even if it's light. So train with intensity, guys, because let's think about a real life scenario. You're not going to adapt to something that's easy. That's just not the way life works. If something is easy, there's no need for you to adapt because you find it so easy. You already have the resources, the musculature, the athleticism to do something. So your body's going to be like, hey, I can already do this. Why the hell do I need to build any more muscle? Why the hell do I need to, improve the cardiovascular system? Why do I need to improve my neural efficiency? Well, the short answer is it doesn't, and so it won't. This is why you need to train with a certain level of intensity. You hear people talking about training to failure, training close to failure. There's debates about whether or not you should even hit failure, whether it's taxing for the central nervous system. Regardless of all of these things that go into, the fitness community and all these debates, train with a certain level of intensity. If you have done a set and you're like, wow, that was easy, and you continue to do it at that same level of intensity because like, oh, it's just an easy whatever, and you're fully injury free, you have nothing that you're building up to, you're not coming off a long break, you've been training and all your training sessions are just, kind of light, whatever, blah, 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 you're doing something wrong. See, unless you're coming off a break, unless you're trying to ease your way back into intense training, or you're on a deload, there should be no reason for you to have a set that is not at least a couple reps short of failure, in my opinion, right? So you can see with these split squats, you can't hear the noises, but these are hard. You can see it from my face that I'm grunting, I'm yelling. These split squats are heavy, they're hard, and I'm trying my best to keep the form. I'm trying my best to keep my knee from caving in, trying my best to push that weight up. So here is a great example. You can see me training with intensity. So this is going to force my body to adapt because now the body is encountered with something that it cannot do very easily. And so it's going to be like, okay, I can't do this easily. And obviously I'm being subjected to this very intense training pretty often. So I'm going to build more muscle. I'm going to improve my neural efficiency. I'm going to boost up the cardiovascular system. I'm going to form new vessels around the muscles. I'm going to enlarge the vessels that are already there. And that's how we grow. That's how we adapt. That's how we become better athletes. And it's the same principle here. You can see me doing my Nordic hamstring curls, right? And here, I can't do a full Nordic hamstring curl, so I'm really focusing on eccentric training. You can see that I have the band wrapped around me to help me get all the way down, because without the band, I can't control my way all the way down. And I want to make sure that, I can get all the way down, get full range of motion on the muscles, at least eccentrically. And again, look at my face. I'm training with intensity here. It's not like every set is like to failure, to where like I can't get back up again. But every set is to a point where my muscles are pretty close to being at that point. They're pretty close to being done, and I can feel it. And no, it is not easy. But that's the whole point of it. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be intense so that I can grow and adapt from it, because that will allow me to then get lower and lower and lower, reduce the bands, right? To one day I won't need a band to go all the way down. And then once I can go all the way down, I'm going to try and come back up. And again, same principle. I'm going to try and push my limits further and further and further. And one day, I'll be able to do a Nordic hamstring curl. Now think about this. If I wasn't doing this progression and I was just kind of taking it easy, do you think I would ever get to a full Nordic hamstring curl? Probably not. Because my body would never adapt because I'm not training with intensity. So guys, make sure that you're going into the gym with a purpose. Okay, have a plan. Have it written down somewhere. Okay, it's okay to deviate from it every now and again. Listen to your body, because that's really what matters. But there is merit in having a written plan. I do the same thing every week. Do the same thing. Monday I hit push day. Tuesday is a pull day. Wednesday I hit kind of a mix. I do the rest of the compound movements. I do shoulder press and I do rows. Then I do my push day again. Then I do my pull day, and then today's accessories. Sunday rest. Repeat. Swim in the mornings. That's my written plan. Now, do I deviate from this plan every so often? Yes. My swims vary in length. My weights will definitely vary, depending on how I feel on that day. I might do a little bit less jump rope if my Achilles are feeling a little weird, but I stick around this core plan. And I make sure I do everything with a certain level of intensity, because that's how you grow. I know I keep saying this. It's going to sound so repetitive, but I really want to drill this into your mind. That is how you grow. There's no other way to grow except training with intensity. There's a big problem, I think, nowadays. People are always looking for an easy way out, an easy way to lose weight, the fast way to lose weight, the quickest way to become the best athlete ever, the quickest way to the promotion, the fastest way to make money, the fastest way to find the person of your dreams. There's no fast way. There's just the way that you create with hard work. You have to shovel the path. The path is not going to be made for you. But with all that being said, it looks like I am running out of time. So guys, next time you're in the gym, check how intensely you train. Really check in with yourself. Train how you usually would and see, am I training with intensity? If you're not, fix it. Start training with intensity. Good form, of course, but intensity. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to have to end the video off here because I'm running out of time. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow for another podcast style format video because, again, tomorrow is my rest day. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once more, please leave any feedback in the comments section below, and I'm going to sign off here. Catch you guys tomorrow. Later.